Hi guys, welcome to LuLaRoe Michelle Hobbs. I am going to do a quick video on how to shop within my boutique online. I know some of you struggle with it. So to get started, I would like to show the difference between LuLaRoe Michelle Hobbs and LuLaRoe Michelle Ann. So how LuLaRoe businesses work is that you have a public page. So LuLaRoe Michelle Hobbs is my public page. And on here I post updates about my business. You can shop occasionally. I'll have things for sale like outfits. And because it's public, I can post upcoming events for the business. So if I have online pop-ups, if I'm doing like a multi-consultant or vendor sale, if I'm going live and you guys would like updates, I can post these events in here, and you can go in here and say that you're interested or you're going, and it'll send you updates. And the great thing about that is then you can't forget. I am a very forgetful person, so this helps me a lot. I'll also post things on the wall that'll have to do with the business. So like in this case, I had an album sale on March 10th, and I will share everything on here for the most part within LuLaRoe Michelle Ann. But this is really more like the business side of things, and LuLaRoe Michelle Ann is for my VIP gals. So that's where I'll have album sales and such. And we'll get more into that. So I do go live occasionally, and when I do that here on my business page. Because it's open to the public, you can easily see the live videos. I do speed sales, and sometimes I do joint sales with other consultants. So that will all be here on LuLaRoe Michelle Hobbs. Sometimes I'll put offers up. You're obviously welcome to check out my business. If you click on the About Me tab, it has the location of my boutique. You can private message me on Facebook. It has my cell phone, so you can feel free to text or call me if you ever have any questions. And I just leave my store as open because I really don't turn anyone away. I do have a website. It has links to shop in my Sonlet, which used to be Shop the Row, and I try to post some of my updates on there as well. But Facebook is where I'm really the most active. So, like I said, LuLaRoe Michelle Hobbs is my business page. This is a public one, and so to get updates, you would like and follow, and then once you like and follow, you'll see that you've done so. And you can change your notifications so that you know when things are getting updated, okay? So to shop lives, you'd stay on Michelle Hobbs, LuLaRoe Michelle Hobbs. And to shop albums, you'd go to my VIP page, or group, not page. So it's called LuLaRoe Michelle Ann VIP. And sometimes there'll be some extra stuff tacked onto it, like albums are closed. And that's so you can just see at a glance when the shop is open and closed for album shopping. On the About Me or About tab, you'll see recommended groups by the admin. So I have some friends that also do direct sales, and I'll post them here just because I think they're wonderful and they have such great customer service. The other thing is that I have private groups with a friend of mine, Jennifer, and she also sells LuLaRoe. We go back over 20 years, and on there, in the private groups, you'll find the group that applies to you, and that may be more than one because LuLaRoe sizing's all over the place. And you'll join the group, and then we go live in each group once a week. So extra small to small, we go live on Tuesdays for the most part. Medium to large, we go live on Thursdays, we try to at least. And extra large to 3XL, we go live on Saturdays. So we are just getting started with this, but the neat thing about this is it gives you the opportunity to shop from a larger selection of inventory because we're combining our two boutiques together. And the end game is really just to make sure that you guys can find beautiful clothes that you love. And because patterns are limited, having 2 shops gives you the opportunity to put together some really cute outfits. So on the discussion page is just posts. So when you join my group, I'll always try to do a welcome. So as you can see, we had 2 new ladies today, and our wonderful family here on the group gave them a hello. And then on here, I'll post events, but it'll strictly be events that are meant for my VIP gals. So sometimes I don't open them up to the public. Sometimes they are strictly just for my VIP gals. I will go live occasionally here, but I really like to go live in my on my page. And then the final thing is to shop albums. You'll click on photos, and then you'll click on albums. Now, I use Sonlet, and it loads my albums for me. I just give it parameters. So normally this will say it'll have like, one size leggings might have 63 or something. So let's say you're interested in getting a pair of one size leggings. You'd click on the album. You'd find the pair of leggings that you're interested in. You'd click on the picture, and then you would comment, claim, sold, mine, something that tells me that you want them, okay? Then I would get a notification, and when the sale goes to close, then I would take all your items, and I pre-package them, and then I invoice. And then once you receive your invoice, you have 24 to 48 hours to pay unless you make other arrangements with me. I have been pretty lax on this, and I need to get better about abiding by it because it's not fair to everyone else in the group. If there's an item that they were interested in and you said claim and then didn't pay your invoice. So if you guys could help me with being timely and not having to be the bad person, that'd be awesome. So like I said on the About Me tab, or the About tab on the group, there are other groups that I suggest, and I really welcome you to jump in to one of the size groups or more. We try to make it a fun place, and we try to do lots of giveaways and make it a place that you want to come and shop. And so that is a goal of ours, and we hope that we can get some feedback from our gals. I'm going to flip back real quick to my business page and go to posts. I will always try to give you links to things so that it's pretty straightforward. This is my Sonlet. I keep a party open for each month, so the link is always valid. The number may change for the party depending on the month, but I'll always have those open for you to shop from. And then this is just a link to my group because you're already on my business page. And then here's a link for my Bless registration. So how LuLaRoe works is you register one time as a customer on my LuLaRoe Bless account, and because it's mine, it'll be michellehobbs.lularoebless.com. And the Bless registration is really straightforward. It's your email, phone number with no dashes or spaces, your first name, last name, address, city, state, zip, obviously, and your birthday, month, and day. And then when you're done, you hit register, and it'll say successful with an exclamation mark. Once you've done that, you're officially a customer of mine, and I can invoice you. Now, this information used to not be editable. Now I can change things, but I don't verify them before shipping. So when you register that first time, really make sure that your address is correct, because it's hard to change the course of a package once it's been shipped. Okay, so we covered how to do shopping the albums. The other thing that I have is Sonlet, and it used to be Shop the Row, so that might be kind of confusing for some of you. And so here I have the link for it, so we'll just click on here, and it's going to open my Sonlet. Now I have this set up for March, and it's all St. Patrick's Day themed. And this is really cool because if you're on the timeline or you don't want to watch a live where there's 30 different items that don't apply to you because they're not your size or a style you're interested in, you can come here to Sonlet and you can click on filters and say, I'm interested in classic tees and I only want to see items that are 3X. So it's going to filter down to what I have. So I happen to have 5 3XL classics. This isn't a real fan favorite of my team, so I don't keep a whole bunch of them. And I want this beautiful jacquard, pink and purple classic. So I'm going to hit claim. Now, I've already registered, and so it populates my information, but if you hadn't, it would ask you to fill in this information. So this is a one-time thing as well, and so I'll never ask you to register more than twice, one for Sonlet and one for LuLaRoe. The information is stored safely with each company, and I do not hand any of this information out. So you'll put your name, your email, your shipping address, zip, phone, and I always ship cheapest. I use a program that generates a tracking number through USPS, and it's stamps.com. It's like easy shipping, and I will always give you the lowest rate possible. It's not my goal or even desire to charge more on shipping because I know how it is to be a consumer and I don't like when people do that. So you can always trust I'm giving you lowest shipping. The only time you would want to change it is if you're going to do a local pickup. If you're local to the area or if we've agreed to meet somewhere. I do drive items out to customers to meet them part way. So obviously my information's in here. I'm going to do local pickup, and you can claim an item if you're going to do more shopping, or you can claim and be done shopping, and then it'll tell me that so-and-so claimed a 3XL classic and she's done shopping, and then that'll prompt me to go ahead and generate an invoice. So the nice thing about filling out this is if you absolutely do not want to fill out my LuLaRoe Bless registration form, I can pretty much take this information and put you in my Bless system to generate an invoice. So we're going to claim and done. I don't want to do any more shopping. And you'll see here in a minute, Michelle Hobbs just claimed a classic tee on Sonlet. So it sends me a message and lets me know you've shopped, you're done, and it's time to invoice, okay? So we're done shopping. And you obviously wouldn't see this because this is my business. And then it says Michelle Hobbs is done shopping. So now I know you're done and we can move on. I love Sonlet, and it's a service I pay for because I want you guys to have the best experience possible. And I know that some folks really struggle with album shopping on Facebook, and it's so much less time consuming. So my goal really is to make things super easy and fun for you guys, and so that's some of the steps I take to make that happen, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to contact me day or night. The only time I pretty much don't respond is if I am in a meeting for work or if I'm asleep. Other than that, I am pretty quick to get back to people. Like I said, I was a consumer before I was a consultant, and I really pride myself on my customer service and making sure that you guys have the best shopping experience possible. I will mention one more thing before I go off video, and that's that I do have a customer book where it's kind of like a style profile. So if you are new to me and you're interested, or even if you've been here for a while and you're interested in having a style profile done, I'll just ask you, it's like 3 or 4 simple questions. What styles do you like? What sizes do you prefer? What are your favorite colors? what styles do you absolutely hate? And then when I get new inventory, I'll flip through those and see if any of those apply, and I'll reach out to you first to see if it's something you're interested in when I get new product, new inventory, and then you get a first chance to shop the stuff, and that always makes it fun. It takes the guesswork out of things, and it's nice and quick. So I hope this was helpful. Feel free, like I said, to comment or to text or email me, however you like best. I'm always up for making changes if it's for the better, and I really do welcome constructive feedback, okay? I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.